Yeah, my fellow televiewers, my fellow followers, thank you. Today we have some information, and we know that we are now in almost the finishing part of this struggle, the second half of the struggle, and we have been under different leaders, different groups. We have been working with all types of groups and leaders, so we can even tell you those leaders that we know are corrupt, leaders that we trusted, they betrayed their trust, leaders that we thought that we can rely on them, they can lead us, but because of their corrupt tendency, their misappropriation, we now know them. We don't have to talk much about those leaders who have made this struggle their own money-making machine. So today, I want to bring up one of our own brother who is Capo. He used to work with the IG. He was a member of the IG. Capo left the interim government to work with the ADF, the AGovC, which is Ayaba's private company, private organization. And what we have been saying is what Capo Daniel went and realized, Tapang Ivo went and realized, all these people, and what happened? They came back with the same information that we told them. Okay? We are not magicians to tell you what to do. Okay? No. We are not. We are just people who are there to, to give our own version of what we know about something. Okay? And that is why when you hear some revelations,
do this.
when you hear some revelations, you want to believe that you can get some good information about that. What happened? There was some skepticism when Capo Daniel resigned from the ADF, the AGovC and the ADF. So, and people were saying their own kind of innuendos, their own version of what happened to Capo Daniel. But Capo Daniel said he wanted to take his time, okay? He wanted to take his time, then he will reveal some information, right? That's why when that thing happened, most of the Ambazonians were in doubt of what actually happened. But we saw a lot of information about the audio that leaked with the Amogo Belinga trying to propose a certain amount of money. That conflict of that issue of who to go and make those decisions about this money going to this person, this money going, it is very difficult when we say that when you are under a government, the leadership is different than when you are under a group owned by somebody. It's just like somebody's company, okay? And when you see the information that Capo Daniel and all all the other people were saying, look, this is about what Capo said. Check it out. Let me open it for you to see what Capo wrote. He said, AGovC is corrupt and rotten. That is why I left. Now they are attacking me. The gloves are off. He said, I will fight back. Ayabacho is one of the leaders begging for La Republique attention because he wants Yaoundé to bribe him. Disgusting. So, you know, when you have somebody who have been with ADF, AGovC, bringing out this type of revelations, some people will think that people will just say because they don't like somebody or they want to talk. You know, we are trying to fight against all corrupt tendencies, all leaders, all groups. We respect the groups, we respect the leaders. But once you have a tendency to be corrupted, we will not tolerate you, because Ambazonians are back home suffering. ADF, AGovC has been the organization that has destroyed a lot of process in this struggle, a lot of projects that we had. And Ayaba has been accused of kidnapping, a lot of atrocities going on back there. When his general, Efang, is still arresting other fellow soldiers. While Capo was there, Capo was the one initiating, trying to push the ADF and AGovC to the highest level of propaganda. But we all understood that that was all propaganda. Okay, propaganda does not last for long, because at the long and short term they will discover all the propaganda. There are many actions that have been taken by the ARF. The ADF will claim responsibility because they want to tell Amazonia that they are fighting. Okay, when we ask that, where is AGovC fighting? Where are they doing their own camps, and what are they doing? The only thing we hear is that they are doing kidnapping, they are doing ransom taking, they are collecting monies from the local population. That is what they are good at. Okay, but Capo Daniel said a lot of stuff here, so let's listen to him. They will come back to a lot of that.
In our country, the one can born by day, as the rank can move calculate, so one has born as motif. That way they become born Mancon Palace, terrorism and the impunity for La Republique du Cameroon. Fellow Ambazonians, when you should don't quiet on time, people that will feel say, now say you be guilty. So I decided today I go answer all the blackmail where I gate them for the AGovC. For this struggle, I be done stand up talk say if there is one group where all man need for join them, now the AGovC. I be done trust Dr. Chua, but I work with you. So we Sako, they be call me say I can't join them, I can't help them. I talk na for Yabacho, I ask na Yabacho say I already go help these people them. Because they be see the way they Mark Barata and the Eric Tato be even deny for even make announcement where Sako be the for prison. Mona not my way to where they do one today. They can't beg me, I be go ask Ayabacho a reason. He tell me say Capo no go work with these people, they will never change. I say no, Milton Takaran come in front of Ambazonia activists. Talk say for create a government it be been a mistake. So they are ready. If the problem will get out, then I say they insist say them being a true government. But if they are ready to realize them, they will need to go help them. Nevertheless, even when Ayabacho be say no go help Siseko, I go help them. I go join the Siseko them. Because I be facing at the right thing. And I don't always give advice for Yerima. So when I create self-defense, when I appoint on our own defense commander, so that make people they know what they do or what I want to do. So I don't always criticize people, not because I want to spoil them or I want for saying that only Ayabacho will be leader. No, I don't always be pragmatic. If I be talk say Ayabacho now the leader of our liberation war, now because I be recognize the rule way it play. I no be ever know me say he be na the way we be. Today I go play some of the things that for let una know it way it happen. So one person if she don't quiet for a long time, you know mean I say that person been a fool. And also una know it happen. Now either things are come up for the AGovC. People that is add na add for me, and that is subtract na subtract for them. So the liberation struggle is following the truth and principle, not people or groups. I go play some series of audio them so that me gonna know it will happen. But the thing where I decide to talk today, now because the Lucas Asu person when I may raise it up, person when I be the beg for can attach itself for me, forget popularity. It come out today talk say Capo Daniel a corrupt man. Say people that some person be don't give me money, I go chop. What now when it happen? Would the worker all the worker for Amazonia, so no money they pay with salary. As a matter of fact, I did lose my earnings. The money I did lost some one day I come up for here. The equivalent when they pay me for here for Hong Kong money, 1,500. I will talk about I need to hide anything, I need to boast anything or whatever. But this is my monthly salary. Every day I no go for work because of Amazonia, so I travel. I did lost 1,500, excluding my bonus for that day and my retirement benefit. The way they go, my boss they go to pay them for my company. When we travel all the time from Amazonia, they need no be on salary. No company, no the way they talk say they compensate our lost earnings. Them. So for Lucas, for Ayabacho, and the AGovC for start begin saying people that made the lie say Capo Daniel be corrupt. Now an insult to my dignity and the dignity of all of those who did the sacrifice for the struggle. I've been a number one man where they crush people them. Because I know say crush no be bad thing. Crush be different from blackmail. If you do something, I go crush you because I know saying that the terrain way day. When I look at Konyam titles there, then there is no way you can match him without being that very arrogant. But for crush person, you know mean I say you go cross line for go begin lie, the make up story then for the person. That is a line I have never ever crossed. I've never sit up and just make up story from nowhere. If the AGovC way it be the published picture that with me, talk say Capo Daniel it be incorruptible. If that same people then today they can't talk say Capo Daniel it be corrupt. There is no evidence that I have ever taken $1 for this struggle, do some other thing other than what I be need for do. As a matter of fact, I spend an average of 150,000. If it be small money, compared to some money where other people they donate them inside the AGovC. But that is the least I can do given the amount of burden and work I put in for our people them. For them to come out for talk say, the same person where they be talk say be incorruptible. Now they talk say I be corrupt. Now for sure I say that means the real corruption then for inside the AGovC. If they take money, will be the fees that they use them for the right purpose. No man nobody ever asks question. Then today they talk say a man be corrupted. It means I be corrupted when I be there, then they be no, but they be keep quiet. So how much corruption they go on for that organization? If one talk, look, go around, look them. Tabi for nobody ever raise phone. How come they don't get weapon them pass Alabukam? General Tiger give weapon pass Alabukam. How come? That means that they take that money that they do now way today. Or you want to say they take them for buying a name. If the corruption was around make them, now say Tawa come for ADF. The name be done spoil, they be look at Ayabacho like thief man. Now me I wash if face, use corny model and do way because if you say the man way the focus on principle. I feel say if we gather all ourselves go for one align with one organization where be rational, it go lead we forward. But I discover and say, be different. I joined ADF, they begin at 1 unit, 2 unit. The one for Batibo and the one for inside Bui. The one for inside Fako, it will be in one way, it is sleep because way for come out for outside, day. Forces they did deny. Even Allah become one stand for talk say they be na ADF now because of my work. Now me I force them. They fit testify. Agaba be stand talk say he be independent soldier. Now me I use Connie I feel in the best way. Even under duress, General Rambo today, he don't talk, he own a black shoe. Bush Rambo. Now me I don't talk say you are ADF because you chop money. But you know be mean I say you be they be na ADF. Because for this struggle, even the IG they give money for soldier them. All man they support all group. all man they support all group. And I can work hard for make them. If I be done being a corrupt man, my corruption I say, na me I can make a me una be way to una be today. Na me I don't force soldier them. Even foolish man, he go stand talk say he be independent soldier. Na me I go can't talk say you are ADF because we give you money and you listen for us. You know, be mean I say he be actually ADF. The flag though rank for ADF soldier them. Even for Bamena they don't hoist them. When I go, they even try for blackmail me for soldier them, intimidate soldier them, soldier they know. When I know which way I don't work with that soldier them. If I move my hand for any Amazonian soldier their back, it will take less than 1 week for them to finish because I am the bridge, I am the block between our population for turn their back against this struggle and our soldier them. If not be me, the meeting the one hold on with our quarter head them for inside Bamenda, go right for inside Mancon. When I know how many times we population and stand talk and give Amazonian soldier them 1 week. Now me I can't stand block them. Today when I see La Republic their Clovis, they talk place with Bamenda soldier, they enter, go they come out camp. When I feel say why? Because they crack the ram became come out. These few days the war decide for just stay back a little bit. When I see execution, what they do for Bamenda, they execute person when na handicap. Now who be there for guide that boy them for tell them the right thing for do and the right thing not for do. Why when I know if you do them? When I the ones spoil people that name, when I need to think about the damage we go cause them for the struggle. When I think now only say when I want to be at the top at all costs, even at the cost of the liberation struggle. Shame on una. My information, private information about security, critical information, was given only for few top AGovC official them. When I leak that information for La Republic. That means say when I want kill me. If you Lucas you go lie say Capo Daniel be corrupt. When I talk say Capo Daniel na Canada ran hire, how when you do imagine say when I go talk say Canada ran I work now for Canada. Now which kind of foolishness that? That means say oh man when I want spoil this struggle, I will play one of the audio them for Mama Wali, where they intimidate critical people them, where they that help me for recruit soldier them for ADF. Amongst all and how many of una for diaspora that ever establish a base for ADF, recruit soldier, train them, they wear that uniform? How many of una? Inside the whole ADF, how many of una do them from diaspora? How many of una stand compare finger with me?
I'll send you messages them yesterday, and I've seen that you've seen the messages, but you've not responded. Anyway, I was just reaching out to let you know that I am monitoring you on social media, and I'm keeping an eye on you. Any wrong move, you will be out. We don't have space to tolerate internal traitors. Any wrong move, you'll be out of the organization. Thank you.
So, the organization for AGovC, where I be the presenter for our people them, say na a properly constituted body because I want make it be that way. Now, when I begin to deconstruct them. So when I talk say when I go kick out person because now a bunch of few friends them, they call member them when I yes sir them. Like Sheikh Kavi, he don't go talk say he go follow Ayabacho, no matter who side they go, whether they go na wrong road or what, he don't cover eye. Now the type of thing that will be criticized about IG. So you know if you get people the way them be incompetent, yes sir, people them. Surround yourself only with people where they cannot question you. If una don't turn for go back that way, today una they create fake profile them. No before go fight La Republic, but for fight Capo Daniel for social media. What have you people become? Oh, this is how you have been all along. You wanted to use me to regain your shape, gain your face among people, and then show your real colors. Today, when I talk say Capo Daniel, it be corrupt. Maybe all the story, the way they pardon for SCNC for Ground Zero, they be call me the one about Ayabacho, say, Capo Daniel, I like you, but be careful with the man. You don't know the man. Anything what they talk, they only talk say you don't know the man. Something the way they need to explain. I talk say if you know if you explain something on me, I will listen for you because I've been a rational man. And the man will be follow logic because I be trained as a lawyer. Yes, I not complete university because I stand I organized strike for Funchang. But my mind, I don't learn past professor them. General Ivor, he one die. So, you know be the talk with Ayabacho. That is the truth.
So it means say they blackmail you now as like for say they want make you know be because you don't resign from ADF, AGovC, so why did they still follow you up? You know, these are the kind of things we are talking about. And all the corrupt scandal and all this thing we engulf the whole group is very symbolic. And how do you trust organization with so many scandals, so many corruption practices, and accountability? There's no accountability, and that is the thing we are talking about. If you are putting your money where accountability is not there, how do you hold someone accountable? Because you have to hold somebody accountable. Any leader should be held accountable for anything they are doing. But till now, most groups are controlled by individuals because it's their personal business. Okay, they don't care what the government or the people are thinking about them. I have ever given accountability to anyone? No. Okay, so he can collect, corrupt, and from what I understand, he wants to remove Capo Daniel from the scene because he wants to be the one to negotiate that deal. He wants to be the one to do it. And at the end of the day, anything that concerns money, he wants to be at the top of it. He wants to be at the top of it. Any organization head should make sure that there's accountability, there's transparency. You cannot be the leader. You want to be the one to go and do all the negotiation. You want to be the one. Then what? Why are the other people there? If you want to do everything, by yourself, and you don't allow the other people in the organization to thrive. From what I'm getting from Capo Daniel now is that Ayaba, it was a stumbling block for any other person to move forward or to climb the ladder, which is really, really bad. And that is why I've been very, very critical on AGovC in terms of the atrocities that we've been hearing, the crimes, all the types of kidnapping, the killings that we have been hearing. And there's no one time that Ayaba has come out and addressed all these things. And when you get this information, this series of information, and the negotiated deal that Capo Daniel was doing with Amogo Bellinga for that money during the Canada thing, you see, these are things we are saying that some people are just taking this struggle for their own money-making machine. And we are telling Ambazonians, if you want accountability, it's very important to put your money where you believe you have account of what is being used for. When the ADF, AGovC are using their organization as a money-making machine, it becomes tied to certain terrorist activities, because we are trying to build institutions that are accountable to the people, institutions that can really give good feedback to the people. Okay, but when you have individuals having their own organization, they want to be the one to lead. You cannot have a group going to represent Ambazonian in anything. You have to join the delegation. So even Ayaba is trying to push away Capo Daniel because he wants to be the head, he wants to lead something. I don't understand all this. Why all that? Because you are not the one to go and negotiate on the behalf of Ambazonian. There are many, many issues that are very, very concerned to the Ambazonian people as of now. And most people will not like to see anyone Ayaba on anything that will concerns our future, because it's someone who can be corrupt at any time. Yes, because when you see what Capo Daniel is saying here, this is the right-hand man, the spokesperson of AGovC. He was with Ayaba, tooth and nail. But listen to what he's saying. It's a reality, and we have to be very careful how we deal with this kind of situation. Capo Daniel, continue your story.
You want die, you know, we talk with Una. That means say they talk with the toxic sometimes on around Kili. If it be not true, I go play message. The last message is the way I get them for Captain Small Pikin way he die for inside Moliko. Where the one died the fear and I say, una want send a replacement, una want send a person, una want me replace it face to face, say me can kill it. He turn, he make accusation about even una a Dr. Cho. Say now una same person me they can kill Godfather. It not make 6 hours we send the message. You know, send the type of message only for me. He don't die. Now La Republican kill it. What is going on? If una fit Travis leak my information on La Republic, then I the suspect una. And I know the suspect una na just on like would talk for Amazon, I say would accuse people for anyhow, but evidence and the way it did. Now they voice this for Captain Small Pikin before it one die. And thank God, you know, make this report only for me. Because 2 other people then the way they hear my last audio, they contact me for forward me message away Small Pikin send and two for them. When I listen.
I guess until you disturb me about this explain how you. Maybe we get some commander for your brother way. Let me see, you know, just they happy to see what issue. We find all way to pull you down. Which is suggest something to do with that kind of commander. Like for instance, it's time they can take me so. I see if they tell me, say a man be called a man. See no so go meet a man. So mo go see if we do for move that man talk say. Me and be no so then I war. Man fall, man pass. If I don't fall, I don't fall. So when they talk that talk, they looky. Then they ask and say, true. The man already that money person so. And even when I did for the general sky, they tell me, say small people know you go back. It tell me who are. Say come on face to face, no see if you die, you go climb. But they will shame, go back for your barrack. And what did that general sky tell me?
So now the kind behavior and this one around get on the ground way so that they run ADF. So that they run ADF, then catch general, tell they be catch general Efang. Commando catch general Efang when I deny so when I don't know ye. When I know I use kind by kind corny for explain that thing. Because I'm my own I just say for look for way me will go forward. Because what people they suffer, me will just go forward. And I ignore all type of sign them things that they will do now. When I listen, accusation way now general now the only person this will be getting for Sako. Plus the new one now will rank Adam for the one. Now the only person is now yeah he won't talk we go talk accusation for against you now. Now listen, you want to know if some man they go make up now Captain Small Pikin this he talk.
President, from the way he talk, you should see he get idea about the whole thing we go for ground. But they will confirm. I don't place my life on the wall. Man, have you take me for granted? Yes, DDC. I want your advice. I feel do to you no fine. I know the risks will be inside. Anything want come for me, you know come for them first. Now the very coup d'etat, them. They sent them out by Godfather. They can kill you. So I know what we that in the mean. The man not at the boy. I want to hear for you, pa. I think I want your advice. I feel do to you no fine.
So now Captain Small Pikin that they make accusations saying I said and send people then they can kill grandpa. Now the Captain Small Pikin that's the last word of one of the most loyal ADF general would I ever get them. Now the accusation that they make against Una. When I want to talk to it, they tell Una say Capo Daniel be corrupt. Who day for inside negotiation. La Republic, they are one of their person it bumped into me. Whether I be being a deliberate or not deliberate, where I'm going to go take breakfast for morning time. We argument and over there for a long time. I call Dr. Chu for report for you as they always account. And I always been a person who a bit transparent. I call and they say, this is what happened. This person have bumped into me. La Republic, one of their person it bumped into me. Their head, Mr. Enor, one of their technical person will be there for the DY work with the minister. He said, wow, finally, this is the famous Capo Daniel they always see for TV. I just greeted to a pass, so I make a report. The idea Dr. Choi talking for me. He say Capo Daniel establish communication. Tell he say next time if the one for get this type of a deal, for come with a ceasefire and this type of a deal, they need to call him and have a private meeting and sit with him privately and discuss this thing before we come to the negotiation table. Now the Dr. Cho Ayaba instruction that way give for me. Now things are clear. It means that if you want me, they can't see you for get private conversation. Why can your delegates not do that conversation on the negotiation table? You want me, they can meet you first for place you day, get that private conversation. That means say you want me, they can bribe you, no? That means say the whole thing where you frustrate, the whole win for inside Amazonia would not even get commitment for Cameroon for negotiate, get commitment for Cameroon for delegate Canada for be mediation. Cameroon commit for release prisoners and for go for ceasefire. You don't make I will lose them or Cameroon will withdraw back or Otin and Chakara because you want me to come to you for back. You want me to come to you for back. You be tell the other leader them before you want tell me that instruction I talk for Eno. I talk for the Cameroon person to the Cameroon delegate. We exchange number, but he said if you look and say be a little bit straight and not be comfortable. That means say you be one na your own bribe. Now why that you be illogical? All the delegates of the day, Macheps for the Republic of Amazonia, Ebenezer Kwanga, a delegate, they be confused. Say, what are you people? Why are you complicating things like this for nothing? So you be give instruction for your yes, yes, madam, for day. Me begin Chakara negotiation because you want me out in process. They must can see you first for back. That means that the accusation won't be the labor against Akwanga, say be meet up la Republic. Now because if you feel them surely go give in money, or more talk say me then go give money as we don't conclude that. Even if some man want chop money for this struggle, I don't tell my people. That is why when I came out and make the statement that we don't work for this struggle, now the CPD and people they don't chop. We don't work for this struggle. The one way they can make them for special status, give them power. No be even the SDF where they be the play both game. They don't now instead la Republic they chop. And I be tell our people that I will make sure that this struggle must be for the interest of people. Like the Republic will not use bribery to solve this problem. The reason I made that statement to our people is because of what Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba told me on that negotiation floor. Make her establish communication, transmit for the La Republic. Say if the one forget ceasefire, the need for first can see privately.
Wow. These are wonderful revelations. You know, when we are talking about these revelations, people think that we just want to say things because we envy somebody or we envy some leaders or whatever. No. These are things that these Capo Daniel and Ayaba has been working. These are people who are working together, right? Ayaba said that if they want any form of ceasefire, they should come and see him with the money, with all the money that Capo Daniel was talking on the phone. You remember the audio that Capo Daniel was talking. So Ayaba's anger was that Capo Daniel did not contact him. So he's angry that Capo Daniel wanted to take the lead. And, you know, like the negotiator without contacting him. So he said they should call him directly and meet him directly, you see. Because he wanted to be the chief negotiator for the deal. So these are the things that we are talking about, some of these leaders and these groups that if you know what these leaders, these groups can do, okay, the interim government stand firm. Why? Because it is constitutionally built. It has checks and balances. Nobody owns the interim government. Nobody is a leader forever like Ayaba. Ayaba now is a president. You know, the AGovC ADF, they used to criticize, oh, the president, there should not be any president, there should not be anything, there should just be groups, this and that. But look at what groups are doing. Look at the back deal negotiation that is going on, that we are trying to condemn. We have stood against all these backdoor negotiations because this is what makes people don't want to give money to these groups. How can you trust them? When you give money to people who cannot be accountable to anything, a leader that is answerable to no one, anything must pass through him. If there is any discussion, I want everybody to let him know everything. He's the leader. He's the lead. That is personal organization. That is what is going on. Man, I will not listen to this anymore, man. I'm just tired of listening to this. It's just terrible, because how can you give trust to people, but people don't give trust to you, right? That is what is going on. And at the end of the day, you hear all the brouhaha coming from left to right, corruption, and how this one took money. Sako, I've never wanted to talk about Sako in my platform, because he's not the president. But because of what he's doing behind the scene to try to stay relevant, he called himself Dr. Common Sense. But he is the one who is against any move. These are the people who that public can easily corrupt, and we have seen that in the past. How he had transaction with the CDC deal and all those things. But when you look at this kind of people, someone that has been impeached, removed, is still there. Then he has some few 10, 15 people following him, surrounding him, saying that Capo Tiboya, Sako Tiboya. The same phenomenon that we are running from in La Republic is the same phenomenon that this young man is trying to practice here. Then when we get to Boya, what are we going to do? Sakoti Boya, it means you go Boya, you will still stay there like the president, you want to be the president forever. Those people who are supporting this type of people are just funny people, because we have institutions, we have constitutions, we have things that we have to follow. Those are the rules of engagement. You don't respect them. We supported you as a president. Your term of office arrived. They say, okay, can you go in for election? You say no election. Sako refused election. The Restoration Council say, okay, now let's try and look at those issues that is plaguing your government. We had a series of resignation. Many people resigned from his government. Now, the Restoration Council said, this is what is supposed to be done. Okay, you have to come for auditing. Let's do auditing to make sure that if what people are saying is lie, they will know. Sako never went for auditing. Okay, so these are the kind of people who call themselves leaders that refuse to respect their institution and the constitution, right? Once you are a leader, you are being impeached and removed. Then you go and form your own small group there and say that's your own government. You see, these are the kind of people that when Amazonian don't understand this type of people, then tomorrow this kind of people go to power tomorrow. It will be problem. People who don't want to leave office, they remove you, sack you from office. They say, go. You say, I'm going to form my own thing. Now, we have the issue of referendum, right? Let me play what he is trying to say. Then you listen to him, but I'll analyze what he's trying to say. Take a listen to him.
Fellow Amazonians, Papa them and Mami them, Pikin them, especially our ARF, for all the 13 counties asalobuna awo asalobuna una cafe really day up. May I tell you something? If you curse me, I will sit down quiet. But if you curse Ambazonia, I will answer you. If you lie about me, I will sit down quiet. But if you lie about Ambazonia, I will answer you. And if you blow lie for Ambazonia people, say make them believe you for your lie, me, you go hear when I go hear my voice. I want to tell una say, me I throw in this pineapple, say, no be na every injection is the cure sick. Because if you don't get epilepsy, I want to choke you epilepsy injection. You go be a foolish man for take that injection. Because if it kill you, if it give you sick, if it destroy you instead. Not be every injection, it be solution. Man is sick, some man just come say, una get chance, I don't bring injection. They just open and say, go chuka. No, they go ask you, say, now what is that? Now every injection, they cure man, every man. You know what way they inside, they get for correspond for what way you need them. No, now every injection, they cure. Some people, they take injection because they want to die. May we take time for these people the way they don't fail for diaspora. And they come for ground, they make stupid audio them, they blow lie. May I tell on a lie number one. No one country where they record and say international community, they never propose any solution to this problem more than say make La Republique meet up with for table negotiate. Now the only solution that way international community if you don't propose them. And La Republique, they deny for come.
Yes, Mr. Sako, Mr. Common Sense. You were one of those people who were invited in Washington D.C. But you never came there. You never went to Washington D.C. Those people who is the Hudson University that organized that program. And there were some senators there. There were some members of Congress. Thibault Nagy was there. There were some other leaders, like the NCNC leader in North America. Elvis Cometa was there. Even Pandangam of the Sako was there. Some other groups were also there. The President Chris Ano was there. So the discussion was unanimously on the way to the best, what are the avenues or the options that can lead us to a negotiated settlement. And when the international community that were present there, you had some member from the Swiss ambassador. These are the people that were there. So when Mr. Common Sense is coming now and trying to tell people what he know more than others, that there were no proposed thing from that the international community has only proposed negotiation. According to you, Mr. Common Sense, what do you expect that negotiation will still mount to? If you want the negotiation, you think that the negotiation is just go and sit there and say I'm leaving? You think that La Republique will not also want a stake in that kind of negotiation? The negotiation will definitely, if not 90%, definitely lead to a referendum. So why do you think that this referendum is so bad or so negative that you don't want to, you tell people that, oh, it's in negotiation? So you think that negotiation will lead to what? You think that negotiation will lead that they will tell like probably that okay, we just negotiated that you should leave this country or this. No way. No way. If you are dream with a small clique of people that you have there, thinking that you go and sit with like probably somewhere and like probably will accept that okay, you can go your way. It will not happen like that. It will not happen. The international community have seen our resilience. They have seen what we are trying to do. They are bringing this as an option, referendum as an option. If somebody tells you that this path is an option that we can take, or is a route that we can take, you say, no, you don't want that route. We have been fighting for 7 years. La Republic has denied to come to the table 2 times. The Swiss negotiation is no more. If you are still dreaming with your small group of people there that Switzerland negotiation is still there, you rejected La Republic has rejected 2 talks, Canada and Switzerland. So you think that if the international community is coming now to suggest something that will benefit or to end the crisis, you are telling us that, oh no, it's a big lie, it's a big... Let's listen to this guy, Dr. Common Sense. Let's listen to his common sense that he has.
Make someone not tell you, say, the international community want propose we referendum. Then this man did deny, that one did deny. Because my name now 4 letters, Sako did deny.
Of course,
you are refusing. Nobody not tell that lie.
You are refusing because
nobody.
What are you doing to end this crisis?
Under the sun.
What are you doing to end the crisis?
You never propose we referendum.
You claim that you are
nobody. So this drunk with people, they don't drunk with referendum. I don't know who be tap the member with a drinker. No man never proposed with referendum.
You were nobody. Not, Mr. Sako.
If some man they don't propose with referendum, may them tell we.
Yes, let me tell you. You were not at the hosting university, the Hudson University arranged this symposium or a seminar to discuss on possible solution to the Amazonian crisis. The leaders that were invited, including you were also invited as a stakeholder, but you did not go. Now, what the leaders that were present unanimously accepted this the option that those who were present there as the international community. Who do you call the international community? You think that you don't know that these people talk among themselves? You think that Hudson University can just come from nowhere and go and be organizing seminar on Amazonia? This guy needs to learn things. Okay? When you say international community, who are international community? You think international community must be a country that will just come and stand? You don't know that these are diplomatic things that are happening. Then you did not even attend the conference, and the Hudson University sent invitation to all the stakeholders, and even someone like you who has been removed as president, but you claim to be a president. You were invited there to come and listen. There you are removing an audio talking about that nobody proposed something. Let's listen to your own suggestion. If you say negotiation, La Republic has refused 2 negotiations. You think that go and create another one. If you think that you'll be fighting, you have that your group having your meeting, paying your house rent for you, then you stay there and be eating fat. People are dying back there. You are not suggesting any solution. You are instead criticizing solutions that the international community is suggesting, is trying to bring as an option. Listen to this guy.
Nobody, to the best of my knowledge, and all owner from Bazonia, if some Monday we want tell you something, ask he say now who don't propose them for we.
Hosting University delegation, the Hosting University.
Number two, what I want to tell you now say this thing where they talk say referendum. Me I tell you now the truth. Which way this interim government stand for on top. Now say we will not need the referendum. Because the reason why they give referendum for any people, now when that people them, they fight for independence. So maybe they want get independence. Then the country figure them referendum, so make them vote, so that if the people them for yes, they win, then now they go carve that part of that country, it will become another country. So referendum, they give for people the way they no get country, but they want get country. Now we don't already get country. If you get power, another country get power like the Republic, it can pull we all like Ninga. And we don't decide, say, we don't take back our independence where we don't first get them. You not get forgive we referendum. When at the referendum go decide whether we be independent, because we already be independent.
Mr. Sako, I think so you get common sense, but now you are just saying innuendos. You say you are independent, right? Yes. But remember, how did we join? How did the United Nations grant our independence? The United Nations granted our independence by asking us to join. So remember that. When you say you are independent, be very careful. Yes, we restored it, okay? But be very careful to fall in a trap where the international community, you can fight for the next 30 years, nobody will recognize you. So when we join these people, they granted us independence in 1961 by joining. Okay, it means that they were, according to the United Nations books now, they know that we had joined these people. Okay, yes, we have all those arguments that you can bring. Oh, we are independent, we are this, but they know us now as part of La Republic. You can argue that from morning till night. That's your problem. The international community know us as Northwest and Southwest inside La Republic. So what do you do? Because we had, in 1961, we had a plebiscite, right? They know that our people voted to join because they gave us two options. Do you want to gain your independence by joining Nigeria or by joining La Republic du Cameroon? That is how we had our independence. Let's be factual here, okay? Now, if referendum is something that they are proposing, the international community have realized that we have a good case, but the case can be easily be won through a referendum because for the past years, 60 years, we have been under La Republique as one country, as a federal system before then changed to United Republic. In 1972, there was a referendum. Okay, so let's be honest to ourselves. I know we are fighting the crisis, but that aspect of denial that referendum will only make them think that we are not independent. No. Many countries are still having referendum till today. Yes, but look at Ireland, look at Quebec, look at even Barcelona, Catalans. They're having referendums. Okay, referendum is something that we know our people want to leave from this union. Okay, but the referendum of 1972 will not be the same in this time. It will not be the same referendum that we are requested. It's us requesting the referendum, and it's us making the international community know what type of referendum we are talking about. This one is for Ambazonians, by Ambazonians, and for the people of Ambazonia. It will not be the one of 1972 where they asked the whole country of La Republique plus Ambazonians to vote for a referendum. Okay? This one concerns our future. And that was the fraud that we are talking about in 20th May. Okay? So, Mr. Common Sense should not come and be telling us his own way of common sense, interpreting to his own few groups there, few people there, what he thinks about referendum. Okay? Where is that image? Let me. This is one of the images that we have to take in consideration. Okay? This is the vote. Okay? If you see it, you see how, look at it. Okay? This is those countries that voted for independence. Okay? Yes, we know that our independence, they said this independence resolution 1608. Yes, this is everything. 64 countries voted. Okay, you can bring your own argument. Yes, but if you want us to keep fighting this war without looking for the support from the international community, we can fight and fight and fight. But if the international community comes to your support, know that you are winning. Okay? There are many countries today that fought, but they could not still be recognized. Okay? We are the one to draw the modalities of the referendum. We are the ones. The Republic will not come and tell us, no, we are the one. So instead of leaders sitting, making those decisions, making those modalities, getting to work, this is like campaign. This is like letting our people know the importance of referendum. The diasporans, the civil societies, tell the people, this is, you see, let the people know the importance of referendum. Instead of you condemning, okay, if the negotiation now that you are claiming, Mr. Common Sense, if the negotiation that you are claiming now leads to referendum, now you will not be prepared because you were denying referendum, okay? Because your negotiation that you are waiting, I don't know the year that you are waiting for that negotiation. Negotiation can take 30 years to come. Referendum might take, referendum will be more faster than negotiation. Because that negotiation must or might still lead to referendum, if you don't know. So the route that the international community is suggesting is the easy one that the international community can support. Because you can be doing this thing thinking that you have support. Why do you think no country is trying to support us? They are looking at the crisis and they are seeing that La Republique also has some opportunity, because they consider that we voted in a referendum in 1972. So if you care, you can refuse that. That's your problem. But the international community is looking at what happened too. You can say you have a country, but if the union or the federal system was voted through referendum, or independence was voted through referendum or plebiscite, why is it difficult that we accept that referendum is still the only way that we can go leave the union or leave the, whether it's fake referendum or fake federation system or whatever. We have to accept reality, okay? The United Nations peacekeepers who come to Amazonia after the to follow up with the process. We have the responsibility to educate our people about the expectation of all this. Okay, we have to knock at the doors of the sympathizers or everyone that is in favor of this process. There are many countries that are very, very in support of this process. Okay, but it mustn't be that we don't want referendum as an option. Okay, this at least when we use words, we should try to tell our people what these words are. Option means that it's not the final one. Okay, there are other options that, and we are still, and during the meeting of yesterday, I had a lot of arguments. A lot of arguments were put forth. But do we think that any argument will lead to any other option than independence? No. No one has rejected negotiation. No one has rejected other options. But if the international community who have witnessed this crisis for the past 7 years, they're trying to look at, but do you, and it's just like a question. Don't you think that referendum will be a good option to end this crisis? All the leaders that were present in the Hudson University conference, they say, of course, because they know that our people are very confident. Our people are very ready to leave this unfaithful union. Okay, we can bring all the historical facts that we want. You can go and write books, write all what you want, but what is in stake? What is at stake now? Okay, there is war going on, there is crisis going on, and to gain the support of the international community is not easy. It's not easy. And they are people who always communicate among themselves. They always communicate among themselves. And if this option is the option that most of the leaders that were there, if not all, were in accordance with this, with the issue of referendum. Okay? And think about it. The people of Ground Zero are the one bearing the brunt of this crisis. They are the ones suffering. Someone will be in diaspora trying to say, oh no, we don't want a referendum. We don't want. How do you want the people in Ground Zero to have their voices heard? The people need to. Their voices need to be heard. We have heard all the interpretations of referendums, and what we have now is not the referendum. What we are requesting now is not a referendum of 1972. Larabobi people will not be involved in this referendum. No, it's the people of Amazonia. The people of Amazonia, the local people will draw up all the modalities. The IG will also be there to facilitate, will act as facilitator. The groups will be there. So all these things are things that the leaders, the Amazonian frontline leaders should start working on it. You cannot just sit and start and criticize other people who are trying to look at avenues for solution. There is no fix. There's no fix issue when it comes to negotiation. No two negotiation has ever been the same, or no two crises have ever ended the same. our own case is very unique. Yes, the referendum of 20th May 1972 was a fraud. But the international community know that we voted in that referendum. They will not care whether it was we and yes, it was we and no or whatever. They know that we voted in that referendum. So you can argue and argue and argue till tomorrow. The international community know that the Republic has a stake in this thing. They know. So, and you cannot say you want to go to negotiation. Negotiation is a 50-50 thing. If you go there and you claim that you have this, or you have the history, and you bring all those history and jargons that you are trying to say, nobody will listen to you. The international community will say, okay, go on. Remember, how many years did Sudan and South Sudan fought in their war? Almost 20 years. And at the end of the day, the negotiations still ended in a referendum. How many years did the negotiation take place? Almost 10 years. If you are here in America, comfortable, you are earning a salary that they are paying you from the people's money, you think that you want to stay there and be enjoying that money that they are paying you there. But you don't know how many people are dying every day back home. How many people? People are trying to look for means. They will invite you, you don't come to as a stakeholder in something, but you are there criticizing those who were there, trying to look for solution to something. Some of you, the day we'll meet face to face with some of you, let me not even talk about that. Listen to this man.
These people, the way they propose referendum for themselves, because no man ever proposed them for them. May I tell you the real secret way they for inside? They don't surrender. They don't stop the fight.
Mr. Sako, you don't be for this fight, right? We don't give you millions of dollars. Your house rent may be at $6,000. They pay you, they pay your wife. For Nation Cup week happen for Boyade, Limbe, Victoria. They give you money, you don't do nothing. Nation Cup pass. The one for CDC where they give you, say make CDC help give you some money for buy a material. You take them, put them in your pocket. The one where they talk say you go now, you can move all defense program upon your own defense program, say that them be in charge. Boya will be contribute money, make Boya hot during that time for Nation Cup. You, Mr. Common Sense, you don't do nothing. You don't do nothing. When it comes to say people that don't surrender, the number one person if you blame man for this struggle, now you, Mr. Common Sense. You don't be that person where will be trust them. Who will fit die for you. I'll be one of that put away when you become for Washington DC day. When we will get that program and they now so will the guide you, bodyguard you. The same thing we will do for Sako. And we will do it for you. But you fail. You fail. You are a failure. Any man will even think about you, say if you do anything, you don't fail. I don't feel lie you. When a president fails, they change that president. And that is why they change you. You don't get no say for talk to you if you do again. Yes, that's why your sense will end for this war. They change president. For America, they change president every 4 years. You be 4 years, we don't see what you do. 4 years, so you don't see what you do. In foreign affairs, you were zero. your Department of External Relations was zero. How many things the way you bring them? Now you don't see things the way President Chris Arnold do them. You the only thing for to criticize and criticize and criticize. You know, do nothing. We be there. Who know you very well. They will pay you almost $6,000, $3 million every month. We people the day for down. They begin the day where they struggle, they fight, they find thing for chop. So don't make people they start thinking the way on how to do for this struggle. Because we be want me the struggle move smoothly. We be the key. We be the be quiet. But no mean say when people be there quiet, you will take advantage for that nonsense. We will not get one. Time go be all now we wanna do thief money for this struggle. So they go hold now, they will arrest you now. Just mark that thing what I tell you so. When I not go free. All una so if you think say you'll be Sako boya, as you go boya so now arrest or arrest yourself. Because the crime they wanna do commit for this struggle. Now wanna do slow this struggle down. I just talk about the I by own for your way. Capo Daniel the exposing now. But you, Sako, you get your own case too. Because thing they want to do for this struggle. If you give your own suggestions, say people they don't surrender. Now how people don't go surrender where you don't chop all money where they give you. My trip to Boya. That money when I take and go play in a Bitcoin. I know the government, I was a member there, and I know what they talk. I was a chairman, I know. Most of those people they be there for that Bitcoin group. Now then follow you go so. Because they be get money where they no one lost them. They be invest some amount of money for that Bitcoin. But you know, if you be fools twice, you fool me once, you know, be fool man twice, 3 times. No way. We're too wise now for that other nonsense. Yeah. So I'm not gonna waste my time on you because I don't even want to be talking about you in my program because you are the number one person who make me I stop supporting you because of the corruption we would get them. Yes. And I know ever support somebody who is corrupt. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we shall bring you more content in the near future. Tomorrow I'll bring you more content. I might be online tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching, and please hit the subscribe button, and for more content, and stay blessed. God bless you, and the struggle continues. Thank you very much.